The monthly grocery bills for us range from 500 to 700 pounds monthly. So let me say something. Previously we were in Portsmouth, so the cost of living in Portsmouth, I think, is not so different from Doncaster. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm delving into the nitty-gritty detail of the total cost of living in the UK. Specifically, I'm focusing on the monthly or total expenses for a family of 5 living in the UK, because I am a family of 5, or we are a family of 5, and we live here in the UK. So I'll be breaking down how much we spend monthly, so you guys will have an insight. Whether you're planning a move or you're just curious about living expenses here in the UK, please stay tuned for some valuable insights, okay? So there was a video I posted about how much I'm being paid as a midwife in the UK. Someone asked me to make a video regarding how much I spend, like my total expenses or monthly expenses in the UK. So this is why I'm making this video, all right? And please, before I go ahead, if you're new here and you have not subscribed to my channel, please, I'm begging you to just hit on that subscribe button now and turn on post notification, so that each time I post new videos, you will be the first to get notified, okay? And also, before we continue this video, just give this video a thumbs up, like just hit on that like button that is there, the one that you are seeing now, okay? Just hit on it, because it's actually in fact, it will go a long way for my channel, okay? Just hit on the like button, and yeah, sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, and let's dive in. So for the purpose of this video, I'll be dividing this discussion into 5 sections. So the first section, let's talk about the cost of housing. In the UK, rent can vary significantly depending on the location. We are living in a 3-bedroom house in Doncaster, and we pay £825 monthly. Yeah, so this is what, in fact, this is what takes the bulk of the money you work every month, okay? So imagine paying that huge amount of money, how much is left in your salary. So let's factor in utility bills, not just paying the house rent. When you have paid the house rent, there are other things that you need to pay. So the first bill is the council tax. So when we came into this house in 2022 November, yeah, so we didn't opt for direct debit, so we're paying directly into the council account. So then we're paying £126. So until I figured it out, I was like, no, this is too much. We're supposed to be in band A, so why am I paying this amount? So I had to go to council, and they were like, okay, I should opt for the direct debit. So that's how I started paying £106. Yeah, no, £108. Yeah, on the dot, there's no fraction. So that's it. So I wrote out something here in case you see me looking down, please pardon me. I wrote out something. For electricity and gas, we pay £204.58. Yeah, that's what we pay for electricity and gas. Then for water bill, we pay £60.70. Wi-Fi, we pay £25.12. So let me say something. Previously we were in Portsmouth, so the cost of living in Portsmouth, I think, is not so different from Doncaster. Yeah, because when we were in Portsmouth, for the house rent, we're paying £810. It's not like a house, it's a flat, so we're paying £810. So when we got this one is like a house, like where you have the sitting room, kitchen, toilet downstairs, and the living room upstairs, and the bathroom. So yeah, so this is the house. So we are paying, initially we were paying £800. So our landlord just increased the house in November last year, this November, added £25. Okay, so in Portsmouth we're paying water bill £13 monthly. So that was like a shocker to me when we got here, and I called the water people. So they said we'll be paying £60. I said, Jesus. I was like, Why? They said that's how. And I now said, okay, fine. So that's one major difference between here we're living in and in Portsmouth that we were at. Yeah. So in Portsmouth we're paying £13, and here we're paying £60. So in terms of council tax, we're paying £156 in Portsmouth. So here we're paying 108. So yeah, so that's the difference. So I'll tell you that for electricity and gas, it depends on the time of the year, because I noticed that during the summer we pay less and during the winter we pay more. So I'll try to insert some clip of how much we were paying before the winter. Okay, yeah, so you guys can see on the screen. So, and also another factor influencing the high rate in electricity and gas is the fact that I cook a lot, because my cooking, what do they call it now? Yeah, I cook with gas. So the more I cook, the more gas I burn. So for electricity, we just use electricity for bulb, fridge, and stuff like that. So what I do, I try to bulk cook so that I don't tend to cook freshly every day. So I just do bulk cooking and store them in the fridge or in the freezer. So that's how I try to reduce the amount of electricity and gas I use, especially during the winter. And another thing is that because it's very cold, I have little children at home, so we tend to put on the heating so that the house will get warm or it won't be too cold for the children. And I try to turn on the heater when it's about 5 p.m. towards when it's about time for them to have their bath and towards when they go to bed. And I have this water bottle which I use for them at night, so I just pour hot water inside and like just give it to them to like hold it as a kind of teddy bear, kind of, I don't know. Yeah, so it's a fancy water bottle, so I like giving it to them. So with that, I'm going to save costs. Yeah, so that's what I do to try to reduce the amount of electricity I burn, because sometimes towards maybe before even the middle of the year, I'll check my energy. Like I'll check in and see that I'm already 100 and something before the end of the month. So like, what? So we do the kind of system we use is not the one that you go and snap the meter to them, so they charge you based on what you use. Yeah, so we have a meter in there that give them the reading, and at every month they just say okay, yes, so they send me the reading. Yeah, moving on to section 2. So I'm talking about groceries and food expenses. Yeah, let's talk about putting food on the table. The monthly grocery bills for us range from 500 to 700 pounds monthly. This includes groceries, toiletries, other essential household items. Wait, don't panic, don't panic because of what you're hearing. Remember that we are Africans, and getting African food here in the UK is not affordable, and you know that, okay? In fact, let me leave it there, let me end there. I don't need to start doing much explanation, because I know some people will now start saying, oh, 500 pounds, 700 pounds for what? Let's not even get into it, okay? When you do the calculations, and you know, like when you do the calculations yourself, if you are in my shoe, then you will understand what I'm saying. This section 3 on my list is about transportation. The cost of transportation is another crucial part. It's another crucial point. Initially, we don't own a car. Now we own a car. So there is a transition from not owning a car to owning a car. So that's why I decided to do this video at this time, so that I can include all the bills that we are spending in this house, because we now have an additional bill. So let's talk about the cost of buying fuel or diesel in your car, talking about the cost of maintenance, the cost of like road tax, insurance and stuff like that. I'll say the average cost is about £260. Yes, so for the road tax, annually we pay 240, so we don't pay that monthly. What we did, we just paid a one-off for the year. So yeah, so that's it. I think because it's not expensive, so we just decided to pay annually. So but if we are to be paying it monthly, we're paying like £20 for road tax. You see the road that you're driving on, you have to pay road tax. Yes, so that's out of it, and we paid that once and for all, and that was it. Section 4 on my list is childcare and education. Yes, you heard me right, childcare. Childcare and education expenses are very, very significant, and it can also vary. So my first child is 3 and she started nursery last September. So because she's 3, she's not entitled to the whole day, or how many hours again? Yeah, so she only attend 3 hours a day. So I was like, okay, let me see if I can like pay wraparound care and dinner money for her. So that was because I was trying to transition her, trying to make her independent, like so that when she see her peers, she'll be able to do things with them, because outside the fact that she just started school, she had not mingled with other kids. So I'm like, okay, let me just use the extra hour for her to get acquainted with other kids. So that's why I started paying the wraparound care. So that's like extra 1 hour. So in that 1 hour, instead of her to eat at home, she will go there and eat. So it's from 11:20 to 12:20. So normally the school starts from 12:30. So I'll pay extra 1 hour for her, and she will have to eat there. Initially, I was giving her my food, like I'll cook for her, pack it for her in her bag. This girl will bring this food back home. The teacher suggested to me that okay, they think she should eat in school, so they will tell me how it goes. So that was how I started paying dinner fee for her. So dinner fee is about £2.60, and the wraparound care is about £2. So making £4.60 per day, and she attends this school 5 days a week, 4 hourly. Yeah, 4 hours every 5 days a week. So if you calculate this in a month, it's about, okay, my brain is not a calculator. Let me check. So it should be around £92, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, in a month. Well, to run it all, that's it for childcare. Additionally, consider school-related expenses such as uniform, books, and extracurricular activities, where sometimes they will send a letter home and say, okay, they are doing this party in school, all kids have to pay £1, this, that, blah, 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 blah. And also, I did not mention, sometimes we go for shopping, we go for I don't want to add it because it's not like a compulsory. I don't know how to say it. So I did not add it as part of our expenses because it's just our own personal stuff that we buy, some clothes for ourselves, clothes for our children, and stuff like that. This brings us to the last section on my list, which talk about healthcare expenses. Healthcare is a vital consideration. You know why? The NHS cover many medical expenses, but there are some services that the NHS do not cover. When I mean services NHS do not cover, I mean for adults. Yes, talking about dental care, eye care. Yeah. So from my own experience, my kids they are entitled to dental care and it's free so long they are children. But me, I had toothache in November. No, started in August or July. I went to see a dentist, my children's dentist. I was asked to pay for consultation. I paid about £25 that day, and the the dentist said the tooth need extraction, so I had to pay extra 45 pounds or something like that so that it can be removed. Okay, so this started lingering till November ending. The toothache was there. It's not like they said I was referred, but I was not getting any call from the people they referred me to. When I couldn't tolerate it anymore, I had to call emergency service. So the tooth was extracted via emergency service, where I had to pay extra 25 pounds. So the previous one that I paid, it entered voicemail. Not long ago, I started seeing referral letter from the people they referred me to, threatening me, telling me that I have to call them to book an appointment, blah 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 blah. You cannot threaten me, because when I needed you, you didn't call me. Okay, don't threaten me. That being said, so in total, I think I spent close to 75 pounds plus 25 pounds. That should be almost 100 pounds. I don't know whether I'm right or wrong, but that's what happened. Yeah, so there are some services in the UK, in case you don't know, that are not free, but the major part of it is free. Don't get me wrong. Okay, so in conclusion, my guys, living in the UK with a family of 5, it involves various monthly expenses, and we need to plan accordingly. That's my advice for you guys. Please keep in mind that these are average figures. What I've just called now, they are just average figures, and actual costs can vary based on your location and lifestyle. If you find this information helpful, guys, don't forget to like or let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Share your experience with me. Do you think that where my own cost of living in the UK is very expensive, or do you think it's normal? Do you think it's cheap? Do you think it's average? Let me know what you think in the comment section, and we will meet there to dialogue more. Also subscribe if you have not subscribed. I'll start singing my song. I have a song that I sing. Subscribe to my YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube. All right, so this is me telling you guys to please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel, and also share this video to whoever or as many you feel will benefit from this video. At least to give them an insight of what to expect if they're planning to move into the UK. Also, let me know if you think Doncaster is cheap compared to where you are living. All right, so if you're in the UK and you want to share your thoughts in the comment section, feel free to do that, and I'm gonna reply all of your comments. All right, so thanks so much for watching this video, and until my next one, guys, stay blessed. Peace.